Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Capricorn. It's a weekly reading running from the 9th until the 15th of January. I'm going to use my crystal ball and tarot cards. So just going to lay down the cards on the table, and don't forget to subscribe. So the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. The card I get is the Nine of Wands in the reverse position. What I feel here is that something is been holding you back. Okay, it's like you've been wanting to do something, you've been wanting to get things done. You know, I see all these goals which you have, which you've written down. And it's good that you've written them down, but there's a sense of not being able to achieve a big goal you have. It's like your thoughts kind of sort of hold you back. It's like something crops up and it's like finding like an excuse not to do it, okay? It's very important and it can bring profound changes, okay? But I do sense there's also something that needs to be looked at here as well, in the sense of you needing more clarity around situation, which will then help to bring about a breakthrough for you. Card crossing is the Four of Cups in the reversed position. Okay, the feeling here is not being able to see the wood for the trees. Okay, so it's very much confirmation here. Okay, a strong sense of the need to kind of sort of step back, you know, from a situation, and then you'll be able to see more clearly, and then you would be able to see what needs to actually change. So it could well be around some walks in the park or by water, or just taking some time out in some respect. There's also a sense of a lot of discontentment around you as well at the moment. It could well be that someone is holding back here. Okay, you're wanting someone to come forward, but they're not. Okay, and it's like this has gone on for far too long, and you really are wanting changes around this situation. If I look back, coming to the present, I've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse position. I do sense this negative energy around you. Okay, it's given me someone who's very unstable. They could well have some problems around a money or work situation, and the overall feeling here is that they've drag you down with them. Okay, it's a sense of a lot of insecurity. It could well be that you've also had to spend a lot of money recently on something, or you're going to have to spend some money on something. So it could be around something new you need to buy, or around some repairs on something. If I look more forward, I've got the Queen of Swords reversed. It's like you're getting it from both sides. Okay, it doesn't just rain, but it pours here, because I feel like another negative energy. In fact, this one I feel to be male, but this one to be female. Someone who's very manipulative, someone who's very controlling, someone who's been planting some negative seeds here. Okay, in fact, I see like this vision of you like at the fairground, and like that game like with the frogs, where you hit one down and then another pops up, you hit that down and then another pops up, and so it goes on. Okay, but I do actually sense you finding a middle path here actually, and being able to move forward. It's like these negative influences will have no effect over you anymore. It's like it wears off. Okay, but let's look at your goal card here, which is shown by the Hanged Man. Clearly shows you wanting to move forward from this situation, but it's like you're being pulled one way and then you're being pulled the other way. You feel stuck between a rock and a hard place. You feel damned if you do, damned if you don't here. But the feeling here is just moving away from both of these energies, if you like, and just moving forward. There's a sense of facing things kind of sort of head on here, okay, which then enables things to open up for you, and then enables you to kind of sort of move forward. Subconsciously, I've got the Five of Swords here. Clearly shows there's been a lot of inner battles here, you know, and also there's something here about losing some so-called friends who were kind of sort of showing up for how they really were. They weren't very helpful. But subconsciously, it kind of sort of shows things kind of sort of being worked on. And yes, there has been some losses, there has been some disappointments, lost battles, I feel here. But what I do feel is that you will come out on top. That's all it's shown here. Okay, you will come out on top around the situation, and even though you've lost many battles, you will win the war. The advice card here is shown by the Four of Pentacles. Very much about grabbing the bull by the horns. So this challenging energy, which is in the form of people, situations, it's like just going straight down the middle, not being pulled that way, not being pulled that way. Maybe just pulled a little bit and then come back onto the path, okay? Rather than being completely pulled that way, all that way. So it's very much about finding the middle ground here around the situation. It can also be about some improvements around a work situation or a money situation for you as well. It's getting better because I've got the Three of Cups here, which shows some good news. It can be some good news around the matters of the heart. It's also about a celebration as well coming up, which could be around a holiday, anniversary, or even some kind of sort of get together or some kind of party here. And then the card about your hopes and your fears is shown by, the High Priestess here. I suppose your fear is that nothing's going to change here and you're just going to get dragged that way and then that way. But quite clearly, the black and white pillar, it shows you just carving a way forward, just straight down the middle, okay? Not being pulled that way or that way, but instead just projecting yourself forward. Because if you're pulled that way, you stay stuck. You pull that way, you stay stuck, okay? Move forward, you move forward, don't you? So there's also something here about it's written, it's written, it's written. I keep getting that, okay? So something you read is going to give you more clarity around a situation. And then the final card is the Death card, which is very much about letting go of something, okay? It's like you shut one door, which then enables a new door to open for you. And it's very much about burning dead wood to clear a way forward. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. And there's also a link for free daily readings. Thank you.